over there. We'll be back in just a moment.
Trace every wrong move that I made, I would. If I could stand up and take the blame, I would. If I could take all the shame to the grave, I would. If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made, I would. If I could stand up and take the blame, I would. I would take all my shame to the grave. It's easier to run, replacing this pain with something more. It's so much easier to go than face all this pain. You're all alone. Sometimes I remember the darkness of my past, bringing back these memories I wish I didn't have. Sometimes I think of letting go and never looking back, and never moving forward so there'd never be a path. If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made, I would. If I could stand up and take the blame, I would. If I could take all the shame to the grave, I would. If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made, I would. If I could stand up and take the blame, I would. I would take all my shame to the grave. Just washing it aside, all of the helplessness inside, pretending I don't feel misplaced is so much simpler than change. It's easier to run, replacing this pain with something more. It's so much easier to go than Once there was a time when we could learn all the simple pleasantries a follower should yearn. Now all that I can do is watch them burn and wish that I could save them all just once. Fake. Every day shaking hands of man, promising the end. Hear him speak all the things that we need to hear to adhere. Justify your secrecies and surmise your lies. I see the way you look around them. Is it going to end?
All right, everyone, welcome back once again to this IvD YogiTime.com production. This is the show match between RootFitzy here and Team Viewer Discretion StarCraft. This is game number 2. Joining me once again is IvD Yogi Time's own HK Rob. Josiah, what do you think of that game 1?
I think that game 1 was absolutely crazy, actually. Both players were very evenly matched, but with some very nice engagements and some very nice placement, Fitzy was able to pull ahead. Let's see if he can do it in this matchup.
Yeah, we are going into the same matchup here. Hey, Zerg versus Zerg. This time it's going to be on Ohana in the bottom right-hand corner, playing the blue Zerg for Team Root Gaming, winning last game. Will he be able to do it again? He is RootFitzy here. And his opponent in the top left-hand corner, playing for Team Viewer Discretion, he is VDPaintsniffer. And right away, we do have that 8 pool. What does that mean for us?
Well, that 8 pool is actually going to be extremely useful for Fitzy if he can do damage, but if he cannot do damage, then that's going to put him so far behind here, as that is a very aggressive pool, and you have to do damage off of a very aggressive pool like that.
Definitely. I like the option to do it here. This is not a do-or-die situation for Fitzy, so adding a cheese into his book right now, definitely great. Ohana is a perfect map to do it. A 2-player map, a small map, just like Cloud Kingdom. So he's going to be able to get those 8 Zerglings across the map very fast. And we even do see the 6 drone pull. So he's going to be looking for some spine collars to be dropped down, and we already see the hatch into gas. No spawning pool down right now for Paintsniffer, the 14-year-old Zerg playing here for Viewer Discretion. I think that VDPaintsniffer is in a ton of trouble.
He certainly is. He does not quite have enough to defend this. You can't defend, I mean, with the spines that are going up, it would be very difficult for him to defend this if he's able to pull it off. I want to say he can't, but he absolutely can if he can control it right. But it looks like these are going to come up and the spines are going to go down eventually and the lings are going to do their damage. No, it doesn't look like spines are going to come down. Just the drone's going to move in to help with attacking the other drones.
Yeah, right here, Fitzy has actually been droning behind this, so this is not as all in as it could be, but the drones and Zerglings going to get started here on the spawning pool, and right now there are simply not enough drones to combat this. The spawning pool is going to die before it finishes. No spine crawlers, no queens, no Zerglings going to be made, but as the broodlings do come out, that is going to be Paintsniffer's opportunity to engage, but the Zerglings and drones from Fitzy so wisely are going to simply retreat. A 7 supply advantage, with that supply being a lot of Zerglings. 8 Zerglings still hasn't lost anything at this point.
Yes, but now Paintsniffer was able to get his own Zerglings out here, and if he can control this right, he might be able to do something, as he does have more drones. But maybe not. It's hard to tell here. No, it does look like Paintsniffer is going to regain an upper hand in this attack, but he is so far behind right now. No, now he is going to lose the last of his drones here.
Yeah, Fitzy actually controlled that perfectly. At the end there, we saw 4 drones, each sitting at less than 10 HP, microing those drones back perfectly. The 6 Zerglings were not enough to equalize with the 8 Zerglings from Fitzy here. So GG comes out from Paintsniffer. Fitzy off to a very quick 2-0 lead in this best of 7 series. It's going to be up to the next player. We have Battle Cruiser coming out, the Terran player for VD. Is he going to be able to show us something that we have not seen in these 2 ZVZs? Is he going to be able to show us a win from clan viewer discretion?
And that is something I am very excited to see here.
We're going to be going over to Shakura's Plateau. We're going to take just a very quick break while we do get that game set up. I've been your casting host, Beef. Joining me, HK Rob. We're from IvDYogiTime.com. Check us out over there for our 3 tournaments that we run every week. Every game cast, every game streamed, and every tournament with a prize pool. We'll be back in just a moment. We'll see you on the other side.